Let's get it.
I don't care about
Let's podcast, ladies and gentlemen. This your first podcast?
No.
Bet.
Tell him he ain't know to this.
No,
God damn it.
Just gotta ask. Just gotta ask the question.
I'm sorry.
man. Okay, we'll start with that.
Who is going back and forth with me on IG? it you?
She is not
Lydia,
here.
yeah, she's not
son
here.
is sick.
Okay.
Girl, going back
They
and
were
forth.
real serious. They was like, "You gonna be here at 2:40?"
She know I don't like that
I
when
was like,
people
"Yes,
are
I'm
late.
gonna be here."
I appreciate you being on time. Yeah, you are first guest in a new space.
Oh no.
Are those from the restock or are you the OG zebras? I'm talking to Corey. I got some OG ones, but I do got a fresh restocked pair.
The soul look good. Laid back on my drip.
You said what?
So the soul look back on my drip, lady.
Nah, I feel you. Me too, kinda. Are we going? Are we on?
Yeah.
Bet.
Yo, y'all ain't shit.
Nah, I didn't know if he was on. We had
damn.
just another podcast. What up? This is the best podcast in the 7-5. Unanimous.
That would be a fact.
Period. I
see it.
appreciate that. I appreciate that. Shout out to all our YouTube listeners and subscribers. Shout out to Spotify, Apple. The subs is going up. We got a contest going on now. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell. Obviously, we got a guest today, and we're still looking for more not better. My fault. That sounded bad. We're looking for fire guests. and
More
some
fire
sponsors.
gas.
Yes, that's what I meant. Not more better.
Especially
Better than what we was doing before. We're leveling up. No shade to anybody that came on the pod before.
Yeah, the other guest season 1, y'all ain't shit.
Damn, Chris said it.
Say it again.
No. I didn't mean that.
All right, you want to talk about our guest first? You want to tell them hello, who you are, what you got going on? Or you
Yes. Hey, y'all. I'm Tricia. I'm the owner of FlyGirl Boutique inside of Military Circle Mall and Greenbrier Mall.
Hard.
Yes. I am also the owner of Moody Minks and Moody Hair and the
Hard.
co-owner of Lavish Tags, an urban men clothing line. So, yes. That's me. Hey, y'all. Hey.
Hey.
You out here.
All I knew was about FlyGirl. I ain't know about all that stuff.
Yeah.
See?
Okay.
Different streams of income. Got you.
I hear it.
Respect.
Make
Salute.
coins while I'm asleep.
That's
Uh-huh.
right.
Salute. Salute. All right, how y'all want to start this off with the Candyman trailer?
Yep.
We just watched it. Well, I seen it before.
I seen it already.
That was
It's a
my
done
first
deal.
time seeing it. It was dope.
It's a no for me.
I'm definitely going.
Jordan Peele got his pulse, got the pulse on the scary flicks. And
Artistic
the trailers,
spin looks like. Hopefully, you don't spin too hard.
I'm definitely
I don't know,
going.
man.
It's a
I'ma
go.
go.
It looked very
Look, that's my
artistic
baby.
spinish.
It's
But
not
people getting murked, so we with it.
So
And
hold on.
Y'all
How you
seen
feel
Us,
about his
right?
other two movies? Yeah,
Y'all seen
that's
Us?
what I asked.
Yes.
Us is gory as
I didn't
hell,
see
so
Us was hard. And the
Yes, it
trailer
was, bro.
fire.
Us was gory, bro. The whole scene with
The trailer was
the white
trash
people
for
got
Us?
killed in their mansion.
The
That
movie was not
gory.
trash. Hold up. I ain't even. We got Corey on the engineering. We got Ave behind the cameras. Caitlin Baitland, aka my boo, is in the back. B Hood is here.
Promises here.
Promise is here.
Promise is
Shout out to
here,
Promise for being in the corner.
conducting herself like
Being
an upstanding
quiet.
young lady.
That's right.
We got Chris Featherston. Make sure you say the Featherston.
I come in peace.
Casey from the Compass Circle.
That's right.
Tricia, she just told you what she about.
Period.
And I'm your host. I don't know if I'm no substance team today or not. No substance team.
You're not
No substance
You're
team.
not no substance.
How you ain't got no substance, man? Anyway, I fucks with the Candyman trailer.
It's clean. I like it.
It's a no for me. guys.
Hood
Sorry.
said that Us was trash.
I didn't say Us.
No, I
You-
said
it's-
Brian said it.
Us is trash.
Definitely trash.
Okay.
But
What about Get Out?
Get Out was hard.
Get Out was great.
Get Out's his best
I don't
movie
think it
so
was
far?
great.
Yes,
I
hell
think it
yeah.
was good.
Oh, Get Out
Okay.
was fantastic.
So is he on the downward?
No.
No.
Okay.
No.
We back up with this.
Back up? Okay.
I think bro is a genius. The way he shoots shit is incredible.
He does have a certain aesthetic to his movies.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, he's definitely found
doing
his
it,
niche.
So I support that. I'm gonna go see it.
Yeah.
Have y'all ever done the Bloody Mary shit in the mirror?
Negative. I was too young when that movie came out. I was really scared.
I've done that shit.
No,
We've done the
cool.
Candyman one before.
You did the
Nothing
Candyman
happened.
one?
I'm still
You
here.
threw candy against the mirror?
No, you gotta say it like
What, Chris?
5 times.
Oh, okay.
What?
This
Oh,
nigga.
I was just asking.
That must be the new age.
What?
Candyman,
Candyman, Jordan Peele. Go see it.
Are you
That's-
supposed
come
to
out
throw
in
it in the
June.
mirror?
No, you supposed
Well-
to say Candyman, Candyman,
Yeah.
Candyman,
Okay.
Candyman.
Don't
Oh,
listen to him. He
okay.
be making shit up.
Yeah, don't say it no
Oh,
more.
sorry.
Right.
Ain't no
You
mirrors.
have
in
Let
your
there.
own
these
movie in here.
let these lights cut off real
It's
quick.
I know.
recorded.
We're out. Super Tuesday just passed. Who voted in here first of all? Me, Ave, and Chris. That's it.
I
Oh,
voted.
you know Abe voted. Okay.
I respect that.
I
Y'all want
voted.
to talk about who y'all voted for and why? Or wait, first of all, why y'all didn't vote?
I was busy.
I'm
Okay.
gonna be completely honest. I was working all day.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you back there, Coy?
Wasn't properly informed,
I respect that.
and it wasn't really a priority for me.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
Coy's in the back. He don't got a mic today. He said it wasn't priority and he wasn't properly informed, which I respect.
Y'all think there's a chance of Trump being beat?
It looks real slim. It looks real slim.
Although I cannot stand him.
Why everybody sighing? Oh
Although
man.
I do not like Trump, he is a super boss, so I'm sure he would win.
I'm over
Joe
it.
Biden's getting all the endorsements now. Mike Bloom, what?
I'll be honest. I think
I,
it's all rigged.
hold on. Let me ask y'all.
Think
something.
going crazy?
Who'd you vote for, Ave? I voted for Bernie as well. And I got a picture with Joe.
Why? Why did you vote for him?
Okay, so this is the thing. Like he said, I don't think Joe is on his shit. He not sharp. His black agenda was kind of weak. Real talk, I wanted to fuck with Elizabeth Warren, but I knew she wasn't going to win. So it's like, I don't want to waste my vote. And then she just dropped out right after the primary. So it was like, all right, I'm right in that regard. And I thought the only other person was Bernie, so I voted for Bernie. A lot of older black people went and voted for Joe Biden off the strength. Chris said his family has a group text, and they was like, yo, who we voting
Yeah,
for?
the names they was tossing around because I'm really like skeptical on voting, but I hit my family chat. I was kind of like, yo, who we voting for? They dropped Warren and they dropped Biden's name, so I voted for Biden.
That's dope. A family
Warren
should
actually, out of all of them, had her shit together.
Some of them are up on that stuff. So
Yeah, no, Elizabeth Warren had her shit together, but I just knew she wasn't gonna win. She might get picked
how
up.
far
as a
how
VP.
far out are we from a woman president?
Nigga. 100 years.
I'll do it. Fuck it. All right.
She said, I'll do it.
Somebody got to do it.
100
don't
years?
know.
I don't
Let's
think we're
Michelle
100.
Obama run,
I
bro.
don't think we're 100 years removed.
I don't
but-
think we're 100 years.
Unless Michelle Obama run, we 100 years out. They ain't voting for no white woman.
Damn. So you think they voting for
White women don't vote for white women.
Oh wow. Okay, that's a different take. I
It's
wouldn't
not
have
a
said
different
that.
take. It's a statistical fact.
Okay.
That's how
cool
Donald
with
Trump
that.
won.
I just
I'm only voting for Michelle.
I don't think
She
so.
See, I just said it. If Michelle run,
the only-
that's a
that's the
landslide
only woman.
victory.
Any other
Y'all
woman,
think
I'm
so?
not voting.
Yes, bro. If Michelle, she's Superwoman.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
She's
voting
Gal
for her.
Gadot. If she come out, no, for real,
Definitely.
she's Wonder Woman. They voting for her.
Okay.
And I feel like
They
when
not
I
gonna have
vote
to,
for her-
like she said, it would be a priority that day.
Yeah, it definitely
Fuck
would.
being
But that's
busy.
definitely a thing. Just
Yeah.
like when Obama ran. That was
Yeah,
a thing.
exactly, but
People
that's-
who never voted that day.
And
Yes,
I feel like
facts.
I'll be getting him back. Not so much her, but I'll be getting her
He ain't
back
really
when
do
I
nothing
vote
for
for
us.
her.
He be the first. He be the first man.
The first, well,
That would be
any
the first married couple. How about that one?
Yes, to that.
Oh yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. I mean, you would have the Clintons, but
She not running, bro.
nah, she not running. But if she did, she'd win. More than qualified. We love him. We love Michelle. So, you know. All right. What y'all want to do next, man? We could get into this Gabriel Fernandez.
I'm like, we can get us some. There's a whole bunch of depression shit up here.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yo, that's why I got some stuff up there to like
You got
level it out.
Yeah, you got Nate Woods and
Yeah.
Gabriel.
You want to go?
That's up to you, bro. We
Well,
can get
both of them
into
got the
Gabriel.
death penalty to deal with. So we'll do Gabriel first, and then we'll go back to Nate. Sad. Who's probably about
I'm
to get
three
sad.
episodes. I'm 3 episodes into the doc.
Which one, Gabriel?
Yeah.
Do y'all know about the trials of Gabriel Fernandez?
Yes.
Saddest shit I seen on.
But for the people who
Netflix.
don't, you want to give her a little brief?
Okay,
what
yes.
happened?
These synopsises of these shows. Basically, Gabriel Fernandez was an 8-year-old boy. He had been moved around. Grandparents staying with his grandparents, staying with He had a gay uncle. Stayed with them. Then his mother actually took care of him, and her and her boyfriend basically tortured this young man, and it ended up killing him.
Mm-hmm.
To everybody that watched it, what happened to the gay uncle?
I think
Why we
he
saying
died.
gay uncle? Like, okay, did
Because
that play a part in it? Or?
when you watch the show, they said because
Yeah, it's just his uncle.
the first people that took him from the hospital was his gay uncle and his partner.
That was his
Like, as an
happiest
infant.
time.
Yes, as an
Okay,
infant.
okay.
All
So
the way up.
when he was with the mother and the boyfriend, they were always like, "You're gay, you're gay," and they were like fucking him up.
Hold up.
But why we saying gay uncle if he was doing the right thing?
No, I'm just saying.
That's the best way that I know how to describe him because that's what they kept saying in the
Yeah, and
okay.
because they also
we could just say
added
his
that
uncle.
as
His
a
uncle-
factor
Yeah,
to
I didn't
why
know
they
if that
were.
was
uncle
a
took him
thing
from
or
the-
like he did something to him.
No, he
Like,
didn't. They tried
Well,
to
they
say he
did say
did.
that
They tried to say that,
The reason
but
why he was taken away from him is because he was being molested by
Yeah.
his.
there was
They
no
never
proof to
said
that on
what
there.
happened to him
Yeah.
the whole time.
The boyfriend of the gay uncle was in. He was deported.
Yeah, They flew all the way to see him.
Yeah.
But what happened to the uncle?
I don't know. You don't know?
I can't watch stuff like that. Like,
I think he passed away too.
Oh,
I think he passed away.
Is this stuff that I'm gonna be watching? Because I'm on the third episode.
If you're on the third
Okay.
episode, they're probably it's crazy. Yeah.
Okay.
how many episodes is it?
I think
8.
it's 6. I think it's 6.
Yeah.
So how do you feel watching it?
6. Yeah.
I think it's some stuff you can't unsee.
Yeah, they was keeping that boy in a cabinet, bro.
They were tying him up, handcuffing him, putting a bandana in his mouth in a cabinet. It was feeding him kitty litter. They was burning him, shooting him with BB guns, punching him in the face, hitting him with a bat. His teacher tried to help him. Some people actually tried to help the little boy. The system, I would definitely say the system failed, bro.
This is when adoption is key. But one thing I
that's-
was
So
what?
you
Was
that's
he adopted?
no
no. I'm saying this is when adoption should be embraced.
To get adopted though, the state has to take you from your family. And when
I was-
people were calling, they weren't doing shit about it.
So how you get?
I was
You
brought
weren't-
up in foster care, so I actually was in 26 foster homes and never got adopted. So the
Ooh, you
story
can give us
touched
a-
me
yeah.
on
A whole nother.
on a whole
Do you know your
nother
parents?
level. I do know my parents.
Okay.
It touched me on a whole nother level because this is not the first, this is not the last. It's so many cases, and
Yeah.
it's even worse than that. So I was just upset that they didn't touch more on the social service side, and
You don't got to go into detail, but was it an easy road?
it was horrible.
Okay.
It was horrible. I was in foster care. I was born and raised here, but ended up going to Oklahoma to live with my aunt. And she abused me and sent me to school. So she sent me to school with a black eye, like bruises all over me. So I immediately went into foster care. So in foster care, it was a short of black homes. So every home I went to was white, and someone. So I seen a lot of that, and I seen a lot of social workers not attentive and not
Yeah.
really pressed because it's always so many loads. It's always so many kids to each person.
Yeah.
So I was just kind of hurt that they didn't touch on that more, and why this case got all the fame and not all the other thousands and thousands of
Too many
cases.
docs.
So,
That
Too
is a
many
lot of
docs.
Yeah.
This one was
That's
just
a good
crazy.
perspective.
Yeah, them people were. I don't know. They were haunted by something to be doing all that to a kid.
And that was her kid, right?
Yes.
That was her kid, not his.
and it was so many social workers that came into the home and did
Yes.
nothing about it.
Police and everything.
And I know this show only a third season, right? What is it, third? But they didn't get charged for anything. The case was dismissed.
Yeah, all the
on
social
of
workers got
social
off.
workers.
Yeah.
So that kind of hurt me.
Shout out to Jackie for putting charges on them though. She was really she was like, nah, they fucked up.
So what happened to the parents?
They
The
gone.
parents, one of them, the boyfriend got the death penalty,
Thank God.
and the mother, her trial was after, so she took the plea deal when she saw he got the death penalty.
Yeah, and you could tell, like, when she came in the courtroom, I was like, yeah, she hella drugs, bro.
Well, you
Hella
mental-
drugs.
Mental illness is
It's real.
it's real, and you can't see it unless you can see it.
Yeah.
We got Corey
Can't hear me.
getting the engineering right.
He sees something we don't see.
That good?
Test.
Hey.
Mid pod.
Okay.
Man,
We're
don't
getting
tell
it
me
right,
we missed
guys.
everything
We're-
she just said.
Nah, it might have came in a little
Swinging
light.
that air. But, yeah, real depressing so far for me. I'm in the middle
It's
of
tough, bro.
finishing
It's
up.
a tough watch.
I'm going to finish it up. To me, it's not tough. It's sad. It's just sad, but
It was
I hate to
needed.
say it, but we see this stuff a lot. So it's kind of like goes back to Super Tuesday. Does your vote really count against stuff like this?
Nope.
I would hope
This
so.
is gonna be a deep pod.
Well, then too, I mean, you're talking about a social worker that makes what, $30,000 a year? I mean, with a caseload of 50, 60 kids.
More than that. That's
I
what it
know
was
y'all-
saying.
How
More than
involved
that.
are you gonna be?
I don't know all the information on how long these
don't know how I
terms
feel
are for
about
these
that.
people sitting in these positions, but I know y'all saw, I think on episode 2 when they was talking about, it was either episode 1 or 2, when they were talking about people sitting in these chairs and they're just there
the
for
board. Yeah.
decades.
Yeah,
and,
on the board. Yeah.
and nothing changes. And
Later on in the episode, you see that one of the guys that was voting, he was getting checks. So his vote was going, you know what I mean? His vote was for pay for play.
That's right.
And that's
the
politics
problem.
101, though.
That's the problem, bro.
Yeah, that's politics.
A lot of stale people sitting in these positions.
You got to vote to get them out.
Yep.
That's all. You know what I mean? All right, we're gonna keep it depressing and go to date.
Let me ask y'all
All the
another
depressing shit
question.
out
What
of
happened
there.
to the siblings? I know you have siblings. Are they?
They were about 16 when the trial came.
So they all went to family members.
I believe
together?
so. Yeah.
And let me ask y'all another question. If y'all got, because I've had a second cousin that's been in an abusive situation. We literally had to go kick doors down and like rip him out of a house. So it's like when I was looking at the uncle and the aunt and all them were so sad and stuff. It's
I'm
like,
kicking
yo,
the
we
door
should have.
down.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
it's
If
no-
y'all got like a little cousin or a little nephew or whatever, y'all gonna be more hands on, and y'all gonna count on the system to.
Absolutely, I would be.
I'm
more
pulling up.
hands-on.
Oh, yeah.
I was telling Caitlin, I was like, I remember this vividly. One time, me and my dad was at this food line, and some dude was tying up his daughter to a tree. My dad said, "Skirt," pulled over, hopped out, was
That's
like, "Yo, what the
crazy.
fuck are you doing?"
That's crazy.
I was about to beat this dude's
What happened?
ass.
What'd he say?
He made her untie that girl.
That's insane.
But then
bro.
it's crazy. No matter.
What
Huh?
the guy say?
He didn't do. He was a bitch. He was tying a little girl to a tree. What you gonna say?
Yeah.
But that
That
whole
type of
case-
person is a coward.
Yeah.
You're right. That whole case, though, I feel like no matter how hands-on you are, and if you go and try to be a superhero, they still have things in place to keep that child
That
in
is
their
true,
home
too. Yeah.
because they don't want to push out any funds to put them anywhere out. So
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
That's deep.
I feel like that whole documentary, that was mainly what it was about. Like, that's how they got off. They was like, we're not really supposed to be taking people out of their home. We're supposed to be
Yeah.
keeping them in.
No, that's how they all the social workers got off, bro.
Every one of them.
I was kind of surprised by it, but then it made like once they broke down, like the dude was like, I didn't do anything wrong. My job is really to da 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 da.
Well,
they really just
work
pushing
for-
paper.
You got to
around.
look at the system then.
Yeah, oh no.
It's like
Even the
cops,
guy
you know
said
what I mean?
he said we didn't fail him. The system failed him,
Yeah.
and he is accurate in that. But
They
it's
were
still
just
your
doing
job.
their
Like if you
job.
go to school to do social work, and then you doing social work, but you just pushing papers, bro. Do something else. You could do that anywhere.
Yeah, but in that same breath, I think it's not the system. It's not the system's responsibility to protect our kids, and that's why I just go back to the family. I mean,
Well, obviously something was wrong because he was moved around. I mean, it happens. Everybody to have a kid is not.
yeah, and y'all,
Right.
man,
Yeah.
for real, man. I was like, yo, man, everybody's just not meant to have kids, dog.
That's right.
Yeah.
Jesus,
That's right.
and she had a few of them.
It's gloomy in the room. We want to talk about Nate.
Might as well. We
Go
here.
ahead, Chris. Take us off, man.
A 2-for-1 deal.
Yeah.
Black men going 2-for-1, man. I forgot the other
Person
young
thing.
man's name. Do y'all? I think his last name was Spence. Y'all know the other guy's name that actually shot the cops? I think it was Spence. Don't judge me if I'm
not
wrong, but
abreast on all
he
the-
called and he was like, man, he didn't have nothing to do with it. We didn't conspire against nothing. He didn't know what was going on. I didn't even know I was going to be shooting people that day. So how did Nate Woods know? And they take 2-for-1. I think the guy that still shot them, is still alive.
Yeah.
He's gone. That's like, in my mind, I'm like, what kind of ordering is that? Like, you would think, oh boy, they shot the cops would be gone before Nate Woods, but
Wait, is that accurate?
what?
He's still alive, really?
Yeah.
I think the guy that actually shot the cops is still alive.
Yes,
he's
he's
on
still
death row, but he's still
Yeah.
breathing. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like, that doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
And it's like the only thing I can think of is 2-for-1. They probably
is.
literally, honestly, like it's not nothing. There's no complexities to it. It's like, oh, we got 2 of them. Oh yeah, let's get them. Let's get them. And I think they were just using the conspiring route. They were using the route of him conspiring against the cops. So, and the dude said he didn't. Like,
How do y'all feel about the death penalty in general?
That's a good question.
Is it something that people should be deciding in court, or is it like
Depends on your faith and your morals and
Well, I'm asking y'all
your
what y'all
viewpoints
think.
on
It's my issue
life.
with the whole thing. Like, somebody's in charge, right? But who's checking the people that are in charge?
Right.
Like, you get to a point where you get so high, who's checking the checkers that are doing the checking?
Yeah,
Really,
it's
so the
That's
jury
the issue.
decides if you get the death penalty or not. So it's supposed to be the same way that you go to trial and they pick people that are supposed to be your peers once you are
key
found
word
guilty.
supposed to be appears.
Yeah,
Right.
that's
There's no
why I
way in
said
hell.
supposed. But after you get found guilty, then they deliberate on your punishment.
I know a lady on death row.
Mm.
She been on death row for like since '98.
I'm circling back, but do y'all think Gabriel's parents deserve to be put down?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Some stuff I think you should go for. Like, yeah. Because this is a society, and we got babies walking around. So if you can't walk around with children and women and elderly people, you're a menace to society. Whether you abusing kids or you killing, whatever you're doing, like,
So rapists and murderers
you gotta go.
gotta go.
I feel like it's kind of unfair. Why do you get to go out so easy?
I was saying
Why
that
can't
because I
you
was
sit there
and think about that shit.
I was battling back and
forever
forth
and
because
ever and ever.
But then somebody got to pay for that.
That's
Like,
true,
do you
too.
That's
deserve
fact.
3 square
That's-
meals a day?
yeah,
Do you
that's
deserve
true,
a cot? Do you deserve a fucking pillow?
yeah, some rapists are living better than
Yeah, like, come on.
Vietnam
Some homeless
vets.
people.
out
Because
here.
Yeah,
if you
that's
do
a
something to
fact.
my child, I don't need nobody to do nothing to you. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's
handle
where-
it my
that's
whole
where
self.
No, but both
promise
of
you
y'all,
that.
it's crazy. It's so complex because both of y'all are right. Because I was thinking the same thing with Gabriel's parents. I was like, self-destruction is a real thing. Like, they're obviously battling demons, and they were taking out their frustrations on that
that boy,
child.
that's right.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like, yo, do we just say, yo, sit back and live with those demons because you got another one now. You
Let
just killed
that
your
eat
son.
you alive.
Yeah,
Let that eat you
it'll kill you. That's worse than death. I feel like sometimes
But
death
how
is
you
the easy
abusing
way
your
out.
child and that's not hurting you? So, like, to me, that's mental illness. There's no way
Yeah.
I could do something to my child and it don't affect me. And you
Yeah.
letting your boyfriend do it?
Yeah.
Oh God, you gotta go. You gotta
Yeah.
go.
So with Nate, the story came a little real sudden because I didn't know nothing about it
Yeah, it came
until
out of
it
nowhere.
was, yo, we about to kill this dude tomorrow. I'm like,
Yeah.
damn. Like,
Yeah.
I think they were just making an example out of him. I mean, you can't kill 3 cops and like they're not gonna feel no type of way about it. That was definitely some.
exactly.
Definitely can't kill
It's
three.
some
All
gang,
them
but
in
it,
bed
no.
together.
It literally looks like some gang warfare shit. You took ours. Oh yeah, we gonna take yours.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Definitely looks like that.
R.I.P. to Nate, man. That's
R.I.P.
man. Another
Very sad.
one gone for nothing. And what black people gonna do about it?
All right, let's keep it. What y'all watching on TV, man? Let's keep it light.
We
I've been watching
The Hunters.
Hunters. What's that?
That's a Jordan Peele production.
A word?
Yeah, it's on Amazon Prime, right?
It's
Oh, you
hard.
know about that?
Nah,
I
ain't
like
know
it. I mean, I don't think we've ever seen anything like it before. It's about Nazi war gods. Like, the Holocaust survivors, they survive and they make things. Well, the war people that were doing the crimes, they're living too.
Yeah, of course.
So it's like nobody wants to do anything about it. So you have this group of people who are going around killing them. It's very dope. It's
I've
very
been watching McMillions. McMillions is about y'all remember the McDonald's Monopoly game? This dude was stealing the winning $1 million pieces, $50,000 pieces, and giving them to people. He's making hella bread. He did it for like 10 years plus.
How was he stealing them?
He worked at the plant, and then he had a dude that was like mob affiliated, and they
That's
both
so
worked
dope.
Wait a
together.
minute, wait a minute.
Mob
is so dope.
affiliated.
The place that, huh?
The printing place?
Yes, the printing place. They did like lottery tickets. They did all kind of shit.
Dope.
And he like you had to have keys to get in there on some like nuclear war shit, like 2 keys to get in there. But he was a security guy, so he watched them and he was like, "Hey, y'all doing that wrong." And then he was getting them. Getting
Wow.
them.
So how did he get
Lord.
caught?
He got caught. They say somebody snitched. The FBI was on it, but they didn't really have none. But he had people all over the country. Really, he was giving it. He was Italian. Like they were like on
Just
some mob
giving
shit.
them randomly out?
He
or-
would meet somebody and be like, "Hey, I could get you boom boom. You give me this." Or some of them, a lot of them was family members, but they didn't have the same last names.
Okay.
He was. That shit's
The
great.
Latino Robin Hood?
No, he was Italian.
Oh,
Latino.
Italian Robin
Sad
Hood? I'm
life.
sorry.
Colombo, last name Colombo, mob ties. It's great. I fuck with it.
So
It's
is he in jail?
Jerry Colombo died in a car crash, and the dude, they called him Uncle Jerry. He's in jail, I believe. I haven't watched the last episode yet. I'm super sure he's in jail. But it was mad. I mean, I felt bad. It's this one black lady. They were like, "We're gonna get you a winning piece." He made her mortgage her house to pay him to give her the winning piece, and then she was getting. They don't give him $1 million straight up. They give him like $50,000 a year for 20 years. So then when her check would come in, he's like, $25,000 is mine, and then she'd get the other half. But then she had to pay the taxes on it. She was worse off than she was when she didn't win.
Oh, yeah, because she got
He's-
fired.
The king finesser.
Yo, he was finessing people like
That's
crazy.
why I just don't pay to do
But they was
wrong.
making bread. They was getting banked. That's a great show.
Yeah, just do the right thing. How about that? Do the right thing. It'll come back.
Chris don't look like he watching nothing. How you doing reaction videos? You don't watch nothing.
Right now,
Make sure y'all go check out my man Chris reaction videos on YouTube.
Hey, I just got my first copyright strike, so I'm trying to replan some shit. Right now, I'm watching Castlevania season 3.
It just came out hard.
That shit is tough as fuck.
Yeah,
that's more my alley. I ain't. Other than that, I'm watching the Gabriel shit, but
yeah.
I'm also watching Aaron Hernandez.
Oh, I watched that already.
Yeah, we watched that. That was hard.
That was crazy.
Yeah, Aaron was crazy.
Yeah.
Hispanic folk getting their docs off.
God damn. Oh, Love Is Blind reunion came out.
I watched that.
That shit was great. Hey, that shit. Hey, shout out to what's the old girl? She pulled up on Jessica.
Amber.
Yes, Amber pulled up on Jessica.
Yeah.
Did you watch Love Is Blind?
No, I'm so old. I watch Forensic Files and
Hello.
48.
That'd be us at the house. If I let
American Greed.
That's all I watch.
If I let her pick, we gonna be watching I Am a Killer and some forensic shit the entire
shit
day.
like that. Like, we love stuff like
Snap, like I can sit and just drink
that
wine
shit make
and
me
watch
weary
Snap
because
for
all them
hours.
people be like, oh, I got touched as a kid and this and this, and you be like, I be ready to like, oh, I can't do it. Not all day. I need to watch the comedy.
For women. So when we see people and we just be looking at them like, yeah, you a little psychopath. I done seen your kind before on Snap.
You know what's funny though? She'll be like, I just seen a dude, black dude in a hoodie, blah blah blah, and she be like, yo, come around here for whatever. Me, I went to take the trash out today and it was just a white dude just walking around. I was more scared of him. Where are you going, sir? He had a Starbucks cup and he was just walking around. He had no dog with him or nothing. He was like, good. He was like, good. Hey, no, what are you doing, sir? Just walking around.
Hold up, what? He was in y'all's actual like, or was he outside the?
He dropped off to like a newsletter, but it was late.
White privilege.
No, he was black.
Oh, he's black.
Yeah. Oh. The white dude scares me more when I'm walking around. It's just a random.
I don't want nobody by my door. If it was a girl, I don't care who it is. I don't care.
Yeah, that's.
It was a strange dog. Fuck out of here.
Okay. Boy, wait, Abe. I know you watching something saucy. What's up?
I'm watching The Outsider.
Oh, everybody keeps telling me about Outsider on HBO.
Yeah,
all right, I'm gonna watch it. Stephen King.
Dracula. Netflix.
I heard Dracula on Netflix was good too. All right, guys. What we want to do, Honey Pot or Meg?
Man, listen.
Let's get into Meg.
Meg.
I want to hear from the women on this.
I do too. Y'all first. How y'all feel?
This is y'all's leader.
No, he's not y'all leader. Okay.
This is y'all leader. That's all. Wish Lydia was here. We can't be dealing with mature women on this couch.
Leader.
We got mature women on the couch. I want some immature women. I want to hear from the immature women. This is y'all leader.
Okay, before we talk about her contract disputes, how y'all feel about the album?
I don't listen to
Meg,
Meg, bro.
I'm not a Meg.
I fuck with Meg though.
No, Big Ol' Freak ain't even on this.
Oh, I don't know about her album.
It's not an album. It's a LP, EP.
EP. It's a song up there. I some of them be like bops, but then you be listening to them like I can't rap these lyrics. I can't even vibe with these in the car.
From her interview, she said she want to renegotiate her contract because she, I guess, some people actually read it for her or actually looked into her.
She has Rock Nation as management.
Yeah, I wasn't surprised.
But,
all she says and do a couple squats. Like
that's the thing.
I want to hear y'all.
Her music seems very shallow, but like I've actually listened to some of her interviews. She seems intelligent. Like
she going to school.
That has nothing to do with her business acumen though. Like you gotta.
But you would
that is true.
When you making a commitment, read the contract, bro. Just
okay, how do y'all feel about
contract.
her saying she was 20 when she signed the contract, and most of them are really trying to get on. So whatever.
20, you grown to me.
Do y'all know how much she signed for? Like what was her initial?
It was a few million, and she only.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about usually when you sign, you might get an advance of like he said 10,000 or something.
She got a $10,000 advance.
Her mom is her manager. What was her manager at the time?
She need to be fired.
Yeah,
her mom hates her.
Her mom passed.
Her mom hates her.
God damn,
I
didn't know that.
Not to.
Oh, right. To look at my mom never let me do nothing like that.
Her mom passed.
I know her mom was her manager.
But at first her mom was.
Damn, and she said she
grew
up. That she grew up. Her mom was rapping.
10,000 off the rip. People don't know that they're signing these whack contracts.
It's a lot of us on this couch doing better than these rappers out here in these streets. Let's keep it a whole band.
Super facts.
I feel like history should have at least taught them.
Thank you,
bro.
It is 2020.
Read the contract.
I just feel like.
But hold on.
And if you're not sure, you don't got to know everything that you're reading. Just go find you somebody.
All right, but listen though. Okay, listen. But She's young. She don't have money to get a lawyer. She's trying to get on. Carl Crawford is a major league baseball player.
Wait, is that Evelyn Lozada's baby daddy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
He's got bread.
I feel
Yeah,
you, Dame.
that's
No, I
okay.
feel you.
It takes a lot of money to break a girl act.
And
It's
so-
not. You're not just. A dude could just rap and be bummy as
That's
fuck
true.
for mad long
That's
and
true.
get on. A girl has to have a look. She has to have a whole bunch of shit going before she can
That's
go.
true.
So he had to sew something into her for her to pop. Go ahead, Abe. What you got?
But I know I got Mike, but Carl didn't know he's not a music person.
Carl is not a music
He
person.
a businessman.
But he didn't have anything to do with.
Yeah, he wasn't even managing her day to day.
I think when he running,
I'm not even
Yeah,
mad at
yeah,
that. It
yeah.
don't matter.
He was-
At the end
he
of
was-
this business, if I give you
he was
$100,000 to get on, I want my money back plus more. So
She
I'm
only
not
got
mad
10.
at that.
From what I heard, and the contract is out there. I guess 60% goes to them, and then 40% goes to her, and then she has to pay for.
let me ask y'all a question, because we got people that are making money on this couch, and y'all might be able to fund an act. If y'all find some talent out here, are y'all looking out for their best interest, or are y'all trying to make sure
you don't have your own following, you gonna get jerked on the first one. Every rapper feels that way. What happens is she got a little momentum now.
Well, is that
so
jerk
now she
though? Is that jerk?
No, that's part of the game.
Yeah, if
I
I gotta
think-
build you up, I gotta create your buzz, I gotta pay for your studio time, I gotta pay for your hair and makeup, I gotta fly you here, fly you there.
Facts.
You know, and I gotta manage you because
Facts.
I'm investing in you because you can't be out here. I don't want you to go catch a charge or you know what I mean. Like, then
See,
what?
that's why I would never do it, because I feel like women are super invested in anything that they do. We're super passionate about everything, so I wouldn't do it because I would go all out, and I would be the one that would be giving her that kind of contract. I went all out, and I need.
I feel like
Just-
anybody
Yeah,
just
yeah,
signed her
you-
from the
you-
rip.
you-
You don't know. Nobody knows her. She's in
Because they
Houston.
taking a gamble on her, just
Exactly.
like she's
Yeah,
taking
yeah,
one
so
on
what I'm
him.
saying, like
Absolutely.
you putting your money out there. So I mean, I understand that,
She
but
would've got
still,
the
it's
same
still
kind of
it
contract
don't
for
matter what is going in the contract. It's just read your contract. We can just disagree, but let me know what you're asking of me at the time.
Let me ask y'all this.
Not later.
Okay, just even as a professional, right? Say my last job, I was making X. I'm outperforming my pay. Do I get to just go into the front office and be like, I can ask for a raise, but I ain't gonna get it?
Yeah,
That's
the
me
fun-
negotiating my contract.
Yeah, that's the funny
Well,
thing.
you may, because if I find you valuable and I feel like what you're bringing to the table is like, okay, just like the girl that worked for me. I pay her quite a few. I pay her very well. So, you know, as we got going, she wanted a little more money. And like after I saw her perform in certain scenarios, I was like, all right, I'll give you more.
Can we
But that's the
evaluate
thing.
her
That's the thing
performance
with
without her
contracts.
first
You're putting
album,
your
though?
destiny in somebody else's hands. That's
No.
why you just got to
Thank-
read your shit.
Did you hear what I said, Chris?
What'd you say?
Can we evaluate her performance without the first album? We got some mixtapes. We got an EP.
No, that's right.
You can't even
That's right.
ask me
Yeah.
for shit before the first album.
That's
Girl,
right.
are you? What person is gonna? And I the restraining order was kind of whack. I almost low key thought it was some publicity shit. Like, let's get people talking about Meg shit.
But
about
these
the pop.
dudes do
Are there
be
any
acting
other?
crazy,
Are there
though.
any other things? Are there
They
other?
do.
Are there other things other than album sales that can help you with your projections as far as somebody's worth? Like tour, maybe like
Not right
I mean,
now,
it depends
not
on
in
what was in
these
her
days.
contract. Do she
Ticket
got
sales.
merch? Like what else she got?
yeah, ticket sales is following really
That's a big thing
That's
now.
That's the thing.
Now.
is it though?
It
And
is.
then like I
Right
don't know
now.
what kind of label deal she had, but I mean, I don't know too many artists that could just put music out as you please. Like that's not kind of like a thing. You can't just be mashing a button on just music. Like that's a thing.
Russ did it.
Yeah, it's
Russell.
different when you sign to a production team though versus you being actually signed.
That's a fact. What
Yeah.
Abe said is different being signed to a production team versus a traditional.
I mean, this is still a
contract.
business. Like even when we do stuff here, we're not just somebody's throwing out something. Like that got to be discussed.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know that she just sign it.
Long story
Like,
short, just read your
You
shit.
was at
know what
Wendy's
you
and just
read.
signed your contract. I mean, what did you do? Like,
And I could see her being excited and just
Yeah.
doing it. And
Yeah,
They
yeah.
said
and
she
that's-
only got 10,000.
that was on her.
and
some
that,
people- but
and
that
that might have
funny.
been
So
a lot
when you
to her
20,
right then.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
you wasn't Meg Thee Stallion before you was Meg Thee Stallion.
Thank
so,
you, because
like,
Meg said
calm
she
down.
been Meg Thee Stallion.
No, you
Lies,
wasn't.
nigga. We didn't know you before.
didn't know you.
Before Carl came into the picture.
Mm-hmm.
You booming now.
And I want to say his last contract was like $90 million.
Oh no, he got the
Yeah,
bag
so
bag.
calm down. You wasn't
Yeah,
Meg,
he's,
Meg to
and that's
nobody.
another thing though. It's not like I'm trying to jerk you because I'm making super bread off you. I've been making money. He's a major league baseball player.
Yeah, everybody doesn't have that Master P mindset.
Yeah, you know what I mean, so Meg, I listened to
Shout
the
out
album.
to
It's
Master
alright. It's not for me.
Just get an attorney. It's some kind of attorney.
So now,
Like,
how do
something.
y'all feel about her going? She got Rock Nation Management now. Everybody's saying that Jay-Z's trying to poach that client. I don't feel that way, personally. I think Jay-Z has a management team, and he doing his own thing. He do want artists to be educated on what they got going on. And she might feel like she's getting undervalued, but you signed this contract when you was a nobody.
She's so whack to me. She was whack.
Yeah, when you measure
Yeah,
when you measure in a hindsight,
Hey, Big Ol' Freak is a bop. I don't care what nobody. Big Ol' Freak is super
But
fire.
Jay-Z ain't who he is because he's some dumb nigga on the street. Like,
That's a
let's be
super
clear.
fact.
This is a growing pain in her career, just like we have growing pains in ours, and she'll be all right.
She could have did what Jay-Z was gonna sign a deal, and they came in with the low number, and he said, "Fuck that," and they started Rockefeller.
Yeah.
You could have did
Everybody
that. Now
doesn't-
everybody don't
doesn't
got
have
that capital
mindset.
to start like he
and,
did.
And you can put the female rapper thing on there just because the female rapper like tunnel is very slim. It's like they only letting 1 or 2 in at a time.
I just see her being
It's not
another
like it's
little
flooded
Tierra-
like
Tierra
with the male
Marie.
shit.
Or it's 2020. You could have walked the dog yourself and just independent it all the way till you got wherever you was
especially
going.
in today's
Coulda
age,
did
you can
that.
definitely do the independent
You
route
could
a little
definitely
bit
go that
better.
That's what I'm saying. History should have told
Have we
her
seen
that,
the
though.
independent female pop
Not an
yet?
independent female.
Female, have we seen that yet?
What's her name? Young M.A., right?
No, she's not
She wasn't.
independent. She got a deal.
I don't think she was independent.
She's
She
not
was
independent.
for a while.
She
You talking
definitely
about
has a
when
deal.
Ooh? You talking about Ooh?
Yeah.
Was she independent with Ooh?
She still signed a deal, but she had momentum then. See, that's different. Meg came out, and we ain't hear nothing from Meg until this. When you got Ooh and people are listening to it, then you can go into the label and say,
What
"No,
more
I'm not.
leverage?
I'm
But
not
it's,
rolling with
it's
that."
so much
You got a
easier
little
to
bit
bet
of,
on yourself now, man.
It
Well, you
is.
20. How
Like,
much money you
and
really got?
Meg
to
got
get
the
out here?
look.
Do she?
Yeah, she do. She got the
done.
look.
Okay.
She can exploit herself a little bit, get y'all to listen to the track
Why is
and
a
get
1,000
popping.
girls on Instagram doing the same thing?
But can they
Rapping,
rap?
all
No,
of
no,
that.
no, no.
I
But there's a
what we
difference.
doing?
Most of them can't rap. Meg can actually rap to me.
she rap?
She can
What you
actually
mean?
rap, bro. She actually has a
These
flow.
stripper hoes is a dime a dozen.
Who rap?
Less
Who?
than that. Like, what you
Okay,
mean?
do y'all listen to Rap City?
Yeah, I do.
So who?
Rhapsody's
The
nice.
show Rap City?
No.
She's a rapper.
Rap City can rap better than most of the males out here.
Yeah, no,
but
Rhapsody got
she
has
not.
bars.
But this is the thing. People don't care about bars. Like
That's
women
what I'm
that,
saying.
Like,
She
people don't
has
care
a good
about that.
balance of both. She has a good balance of sex appeal
And people don't care about that either.
and rapping skill, though. That's
It
what I'm
comes
saying.
down to a lot more stuff. Your songs, the melody, your buzz.
Yes,
who's signing you,
her
your
tone
look,
of voice,
all of
everything. She
that.
has the voice. She has the look. She can actually put together a good rhyme scheme.
She did have everybody out here. It was a hot girl summer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
know
she
what
has a
it is.
good proportional package.
Y'all
that
are
she
grown
could-
and
she
mature. It
could've
was a
got
hot
off
girl
with.
summer. It was a hot girl versus the city boys summer. That's how real it was. Out
Hey,
here.
you should have. But it should have been Hot Girls versus your damn contract.
Fact.
You was the wrong
Yeah,
opponent.
he was in the
wrong
wrong
opponent
arena,
again.
bro.
You was
Wrong
looking at us. We
opponent.
While
like,
you was out here
read your
bending over.
contract first, though.
You should have had.
That might have been Chris's best joke ever, nigga.
God
That was a
damn.
good one.
Speaking of
Read
women
y'all
in business,
contracts, man. I
Yeah,
don't
let's
care
go-
if you got to
go
get
ahead,
your
segue
whole
into it,
family
yo.
together, get you a dictionary and thug it out. Read y'all contracts,
I gotta
man.
sit up for this.
Absolutely.
I'm
Go
gonna do it
ahead.
myself because look. So we gonna talk about the honeypot Target thing, right? I hate it. Like I hate it. I hate the commercial. I hate
See, I was
it.
just looking like because I read the article, but I need to.
You didn't like the commercial?
No, I hate the commercial.
Speak on that. I wanna
First
hear
of all, we are the number one consumption based buyers
Yeah,
out this
we're number
bitch.
one consumer.
So for Target to be like, I felt like it was like a
You got steak?
No, but shit, I don't need it.
Let me
I'm
find
building
out.
my empire.
Let me find out. You got some
I'm just saying,
percentage
like,
in there.
I ain't like that. Like, oh, they gave me a chance. I'm a black girl for you young black girl. Like, what you mean? We winning out here. What you talking about?
Absolutely.
We do. What are you talking about? I didn't like it. I hated it. I hated it. I hated it. I hate it. It's
I
a
hate
no for
Target.
me.
Do any of y'all recall exactly what was
I
said
actually
in,
like
her,
the
in the
commercial.
ad?
I hate the commercial.
I didn't.
It makes me feel like we're last. Like, oh, they gave me a platform. They gave me this. Ain't nobody. We spend more money than anybody. What you talking
That's
about?
true.
What you talking about?
That's the problem.
Case before you came on the pod, I said
happened?
that to them about us being
They
a number one
jumped on
consumer.
you.
They might have. Lydia didn't even know that.
Well,
Oh, I
Lydia's
knew
A
that.
lot of
young.
people don't know that we're
That's
the
the
number
problem.
One. No, but a lot of people don't know.
Lydia
we're
is
the
hella
number.
young. I mean,
But
she's
I knew I was
24.
when I was her age. I knew we were.
But that's the problem. Then
We've
we
been the number one consumer for
then
like
you
the
can
last
bring
decade.
then you can bring that argument that we
We
had
make
about
shit dope.
about
We make
no.
shit hot. Like, come on, what you talking about? Target. What you mean? Fuck Target. Like, you could have been out here on some independent shit too. Pause.
But her shit wouldn't be as popping, and we had an argument about that too. The quality got
did
to be
not
up there.
like the-
We not-
We've talked about that too. Yeah.
I didn't like the guys of the, you know what I'm saying, intention of the commercial. Like,
She was like, "Thanks for Target for giving me a
yeah, like, bitch,
black
what?
girl a shot." Like, Target got mad black brands.
That is true.
Shea Moisture.
I ain't like
Yeah.
that.
Nicki Minaj was in there.
Like, we some secondary ass citizens.
Okay, I could see that.
Because we don't
I
have
ain't like
infrastructure. We don't have infrastructure.
McDonald's promotes to us every day.
That goes back.
That's a
That
fact.
can go back to Meg Thee Stallion. If she actually had people, if we actually had infrastructure and production companies and shit like that, we wouldn't have people actually getting dicked
Well,
over.
nobody
like-
made her sign that.
I know what you,
like,
but I'm
know
just
what I
saying
mean?
when you have people that look like you and actual like the not so glorious company ventures or business ventures, we can just help. We can help Honey Pot and
We did.
and
The
help Meg Thee Stallion.
The commercial got a lot of racist comments, and that shit is sold out now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We definitely did. Outrage
That's how
marketing.
yeah.
Do you think
Brilliant.
Target had people go in there and put them racist
Knock
comments?
shit off the shelves.
Yeah.
Probably not.
No,
I don't know.
no.
I didn't like the campaign at all.
The comments after the commercial, a lot of white people, they were in an uproar because, you know, little black girls getting a chance. They
We
didn't.
we can't embrace our own without being racist.
I don't know what we don't have.
And you know what?
That's a
If
good
y'all
take.
want to call that racist, fuck it. I'm racist.
Well,
We're
it's not
black.
A thing
We
until
can't be
say it.
racist.
Everybody
Look.
else bands together, but when we put our fists up, everybody
You
gets
don't believe
scared. I
that.
get it.
No, we're black. We can't be racist.
I feel what he's
is a
saying in
systematic
his definition
oppression
and
of
his
other
definition
people.
because again we don't
We
have
can't.
infrastructure.
I can be prejudiced against another person,
Yeah.
but I can't
No, I
be
feel what you're
racist.
saying. We need to get a little racism then. We need to get a little infrastructure and put
We need to have our
put
own
ourselves
target.
in some
How about that?
advantageous positions.
Okay.
We need to be a little racist. And
Honey
maybe we
pot.
could be if we really had some unity and we really had backing from our own people to the point where we can say what the fuck we want and know that our people are going to
I
support
know,
us
man. If they
financially.
backed us and subscribed to the pod and hit the like button,
Hello.
you know what I mean, double tapped
That
every
shit be
once in a
brazen.
while, shared that motherfucker, we'd be out of here. I got to give
Be
away
outta
money
here.
for you niggas to fuck with me. Shit is crazy.
Here's a
We're
dollar.
investing into the pod,
Here's a
investing
dollar.
into my people.
Yes. I'm gonna make that happen. We're gonna be sharing and liking after
I
this.
respect that.
That's
And with
fair.
that being said, let's talk about FlyGirl Boutique and everything else you got going on. Let's go. We about 40 minutes in. Look at us podding, man. We are podding. Yeah, that shit locked up.
Well, I'm super duper excited about. I have a Boss Brunch coming up April the 5th.
I heard you do events.
I gotta
talk
have
about
you.
that.
You got
In
to have
there.
me.
Oh,
girl.
shit.
You
Have you.
have to have me. There.
Gotta have a boss.
You got to have me come talk about what not to do.
Okay.
Let her talk about her shit.
Talk about
Chris.
fuck ups.
Anyways, go ahead on.
Let me tell you how to
go ahead
fuck
on,
up.
girl.
Boss
So,
Brunch, April the 5th. And I
April
love
the 5th,
brunch.
a Boss Brunch. I thought it was gonna be intimate and small, but as soon as I put it out there, it kind of blew up a little bit.
As it should.
But, so I'm super excited about that. But I just wanted to get everybody that I felt like in the beginning, it was everybody that I felt like was super empowering and motivating. And after I posted a few pictures, everybody just went in. So I'm excited
dope.
about that. April the 5th at Suite 1200, the Boss Brunch. Is so many different moguls, doctors, boutique owners, hairstylists, makeup artists. It's just so many women that's in the building. So we need y'all men to come through. Because I think my pink flyer made it all about
yeah.
women,
Yeah.
but I need men in there too. So yeah.
Okay. So, like I said, my cousin was the one that reached out to you. Shout out to Liddy. She not here. She told me you started the FlyGirl Boutiques. You started in a flea market.
I did in Fair Price Flea Market 10 years ago. I started.
Whew.
What was that? At?
Tell us about the grind.
That first of all, that's you don't
The
know about
FX?
this? No, it's the yellow building off of East Little Creek Road in Norfolk.
Oh, okay, yeah, I understand. Yeah.
So I started in there. I was in there for 4 years. I started off in a small space, like smaller than this room. It was like a little closet. I started off there, and every year my clientele grew. So I ended up busting walls to the point where I was paying mall rent. But at like the 3rd year mark, different malls started to come out and what do you call it? It was like, look, you don't need to be in here. Come with us.
The malls came to you.
Yeah, because
dope.
malls are dying. But
Yeah,
go
they
ahead.
are.
So the different malls started coming. First of all, everything in our boutique is $25 and under. So I couldn't go to the malls that was super lit and that wasn't dying yet.
Yeah.
So I felt like I needed to start in our mall, which was Military Circle. I still felt like that was our mall and it was up and coming, and I kind of seen like it was turning into Melanin Circle, like it was about to be a whole
It
black
was.
small business. So I went there after the flea market. So I'm still there now. And it's been about 5 years since I've been in military.
Wow.
So I'm in Military Circle now. In Greenbrier, I was in Chesapeake Square, but we closed Chesapeake Square to open a bigger space in Greenbrier. So we'll be opening
dope.
a 5,000 square feet space in May the 30th.
Very good.
Right next to JCPenney, across from Pink. Right now we are by Twisted Crab, the Twisted Crab
Okay.
entrance, right
Yeah.
next to the black coffee shop. We're right next door to them.
Okay.
Yep.
So what is FlyGirl Boutique? If
Well,
you could describe it.
Fly is an acronym for First Love Yourself. So the number one thing that we do is empower. Nobody has been inside our store, right? If
No.
you ever-
I'm a man. I ain't
Oh,
been in
okay.
there.
I'm gonna-
Are you on the corner in Military Circle?
on the main aisle, like kind of across from the Z
Not by the
spot.
food court.
No.
Okay.
We started off by the food court in a smaller space, and then we end up going around the corner to a bigger space.
When you move into a bigger space, I want y'all to know that means you get in the bag. You don't move to a bigger space when you losing out here.
Yeah, so we moved into a bigger space because our customers kind of grew.
Dope.
But the morale of our store is crazy. The music is lit. We have a whole training for our girls, so we teach them to pour into women. So it's almost like you're shopping with your best friend when you shop into our store. So it's more like uplifting you and yes, girl, yes, like getting you.
That's y'all my pleasure.
Yes, like it's crazy when you go into our stores. It's lit. It's crazy. Our girls are the bomb. So that's the first Love Yourself whole movement. And then we do women empowerment events to kind of get women feeling good about themselves. But it's just the whole move. It's just
When you were starting, moving to different spaces, all those things, what were some of the obstacles that you had to face? And did you ever have like any that you were like, oh, I can't do this shit no more? Or you was just like, nah, we pressing through it?
I never was like that because I always wanted to do it. Like I said before, I was brought up in foster care, so clothes kind of done it for me. Like when I changed clothes, I almost felt like a superhero. It kind of made me, like if I was feeling depressed or just hated my situation, I could put on something bomb and it kind of brought my morale up and I was lit and all of that. So I never wanted to give up and I always wanted to do it. But in the first beginning, my biggest obstacle was that I couldn't get any help. Like I would reach out to people and people were like, what's that saying they always say? The game is to be sold and not to be told. I would ask like simple questions and they'd be like, oh no. So that now I'm a business coach for that reason. But in the beginning, it was that I couldn't get any info. So I really had to get it out the mud. And I feel like that's why I stayed in the flea market for so long. Like
comfort after,
and not getting the help that I needed. Like when you ask for help, people were looking at you like, girl, I can't believe you asking for that. So that was my
help you threaten
obstacle.
my spot.
Yes,
basically
that was my biggest obstacle.
No, I definitely feel you in that. And doing the podcast and trying to get people to come on and trying to get people to share it and support it, I definitely feel you like it's an uphill climb.
Yeah.
But once you get to the mountaintop, it look like you know what I'm saying, you might be up there. So
no, it's still a struggle. I feel like the only reason why people are willing to help anybody is because they feel like help was given to them. So I'm always going
or
to
they didn't get any. So you gonna be the help you didn't get.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true too.
So now I'm always supporting different businesses. I'm always going to different networking events. I'm always trying to be of some type of help. So when I need help, I can say, "Hey, girl, remember?"
That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
That is exactly
that's what network's supposed to be about.
That's what I've been doing. So I feel like that's where my support comes in at because I'm always willing to support and go in for somebody else. But that definitely was a obstacle in the beginning because I didn't even understand that in the beginning. I just felt like I'm opening a business. I have affordable prices. My customer service is the bomb, so y'all should just flock to me. And that definitely wasn't the case. So.
It's hard to get them to flock.
That's the thing about community though, man. Like if we all strong, when one of us falls, we can help that one person up so much easier. But when you sitting there, you just want to come up by yourself, you're going to fall by yourself.
That's a fact.
And another big thing that helped me out too, I opened my business to other businesses. So I have about 20 different collections in my boutique. So girls that's just starting out, their collection is in my boutique.
Oh, that's all right.
So
I was about to ask you that too. I was going to ask you, what do you do as far as like merchandising? How do you pick which pieces you going to have in there? You said we all in the clothes in here. We super in the clothes, like probably way too much. But when you looking at a certain piece, I be trying to tell people it's not always about how much it costs. Sometimes it's about how it's cut. It's about a whole bunch of different things. So
my thing is material. I'm real crazy about material, and I'm really crazy about timeless pieces.
Yes.
I'm very frugal. I'm very cheap. So I like stuff that's gonna last me forever. So I don't care about. I've never cared about a name. I've never cared about any of that. It's how long is this going to last me? And that's from my upbringing. I need something that's going to be strong, that's going to be timeless, and it's not going to go out of style in a couple of days. So that's my whole thing, quality and timeless pieces. But I got different collections in there just because there is some trendsetters. It is some girls that like stuff that is in right now. So
you provide a platform though for people that like if somebody wants to start making their own clothes and they shit hot and they'll come to you and say, hey, it's you right in your price range, you'll like, hey, if I fuck with it, it can be in here.
Even if I don't mess with it, because my thing is, I need all the money. I need all different kind of girls' money. So I don't even, it's not even about my style. So even if somebody bring me something and I'm like, I don't like it, somebody gonna like it. Somebody gonna like it. So I'm not even picky. I'm like, girl, you trying to get on? Come on. Even if I don't even like it, like somebody is gonna like it. As long as I got some stuff in there that I like, I'm good. But I welcome everybody because everybody's style is different.
So ladies that are watching, if you cutting some clothes up,
hello,
hit her up.
Yes, and we do pop-up shops in our location. So just for people that's not even ready to put a collection.
Oh, but they got a couple pieces that they trying to move.
Yeah,
that's dope.
It's $25 for a table for 4 hours.
Oh, and that's
Any
an
collection,
affordable table.
$25 right in front of the store. Even if you're nervous, you don't feel like you have a whole collection together, try it out.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yep.
So what's your opinion
coming in there with the Just Another Podcast girl hoodies, nigga. the crop hoodies,
we
bro.
Here for it.
I'm
We're
coming through
just
with
make
them.
sure it's $25 or under. That's all we ask.
Oh man,
that's
all
all
right.
we ask.
I'm gonna work for it. Corey in the back, he like, I don't know. Kadeem's hoodie.
Not his price range.
Kadeem don't even have a $25 hoodie. God damn.
$25 socks, maybe.
So what's your opinion on Fashion Nova?
I think they're genius. They're super genius. That's my whole opinion.
Did you see that thing going around about them taking like designers' ideas and stuff like that? A whole bunch of them.
That's what everybody does.
Everybody can.
Zara does it. H&M does it.
Yeah, everybody does that. They can't afford. So if they can get somebody that can make it and it's $25, why not?
Yeah, I watched the whole episode of Hassan Minaj's Patriot Act, and he was talking about Zara and H&M, the quick fashion, because Louis Vuitton will come out with something. Everybody can't pay that price.
Right.
So Zara, H&M, whoever, they'll cut it up. Same shit for real. A little quality, maybe a little less, but it's more affordable for the masses. So that's what they stock was up too during the decline. H&M stock.
I was more so
up.
talking about there's been articles about them taking up and coming designers, not reaching up but reaching down.
I think they do that to everybody though.
Because I'm not a designer girl. I don't even really care about that. Like I feel like we're in an era where we're just not pressed about that. It's like it's what we like. Like and then now that I'm into fashion and I look at the owners of Gucci and Versace and all of them, like even if I had it, I wouldn't support them. So I don't feel no kind of way about it.
Chris making that face make me feel away.
People don't care about us.
People don't care.
No, they don't.
I mean, everybody don't care about a goddamn $1,200 it costs or whatever. Like some people don't care.
You know what? I would pay $1,200 if it was from somebody where I could relate to them.
Yeah.
I can't relate to the stories of Versace or Gucci, or I cannot relate to their stories. If it was
fuck
somebody,
with Virgil though.
If it's somebody that I can relate to, I'm here for it.
And that's the ploy. That's why they go get Virgil.
Virgil was popping before he went to Louis.
Okay, if he popping, then pop by yourself.
He did, and it's called Off-White.
Okay.
It's still popping.
Okay.
I mean, that's not going to change. It's going to always be another Virgil. It's going to always be another. It's going to always
These
be.
are facts.
This is what we do. Like, it's inspiration. Hand it down, hand it down, hand it down. That's all it is.
So hold up. Y'all don't think, hold on. I want to get into this too. You don't think that Virgil being an LV is an accomplishment, Chris?
I think
he had his
Virgil,
own clothing line, right? First of all, Pyrex. Pyrex was moving.
We're about to get into it in here. I see.
Pyrex was moving, but they made him change the name because he used Pyrex.
See?
So the man called it Off-White. Hard. We fuck with it.
I'm not saying the man's not talented, but I'm saying if he's talented, then why not just come up from the ground?
He did though. That's what I'm saying.
But that's what I'm
why
saying.
take
Why
a
do we?
job
That's what
if
I'm
you
saying. Why do
already
we
had
have to take a job?
You was already saucy, like you.
Why can't?
It's called options, guys. And
I
you
think
get to exercise
because it's not like
as you see fit.
Off-White's not out of business.
I'm not understanding. I don't
Half
know
the
Virgil's,
hardest
and I don't
Nikes
know
out
Virgil's
are
motives.
Off-White.
Virgil's motives could be to use LV to get a certain number and then break off again. So I don't know his motives, but I'm just saying, like, why is taking a job with an already established company great? Why don't you become that already established company to, you know what I'm saying, to reach down?
But but with Virgil, we got a company over here that's great. He's already doing his own thing.
Yeah, that sounds more like.
But then he's still rushing.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
he's still running one of the greatest fashion houses of shit, arguably all
Sound
time.
like an opportunist to me. I feel like he should have just stuck to his own and killed that over there. So
I'm glad you said it.
Oh, well, somebody was gonna take the check, so hey, he took it.
Yeah, I'm not mad at him. Like I said, I feel like big picture. is always important. I don't know what his end game is, so we'll see.
And he's dope, so I'm sure he's gonna make something dope out of it.
Everything that he put out at LV, gone.
Yeah, that's what I'm
There's
saying.
But
gone.
it would have been hard if he wouldn't
like
even
y'all
went to
said.
LV.
That's us. That's
Yeah,
the power
but
of us.
Off-White 2 all sells out, but it's just, I don't know, it's something
You feel
different
like it
now.
was like a sellout?
It was.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
But I feel like that's the power.
That's
But
a
Y'all talk about Virgil up in here.
I know, you see it.
They
Us three are
love
like,
Virgil
no,
up in here.
boss.
Don't talk about Virgil up in here.
No, don't do it. How dare
You know
We
who
love
this
him.
nigga is.
don't talk
Like,
about
what?
Off-White like that.
I mean,
Nah,
I don't
I
know
just
who
wanna
he
hear
is, and I
We
haven't followed
talented,
him,
man.
and I haven't followed him like that. But I felt like he
Because you got
was
to think.
dope enough to just do his own thing.
But he did that, though. That's what we're saying.
So if Louis Vuitton be like, bruh, Trish, we love the way you running your stores. Can you come do the FlyGirl Boutique method at Louis V? You're not going?
if
And-
they noticed
and
how
Koi?
dope that I was, if they
come
noticed,
on.
if they noticed how dope I was already, just them saying that would let me know that I needed to do it on my own even more.
That's
There's
a
a
good
reason
point.
why they come
That's
to
a good
you.
point.
There's a
I
reason
wouldn't
why
go.
they come to you, though, bro.
That's a good
Because
point.
if you
I get
notice
what you
I
say.
was
I see
fire,
both. I
get-
see both.
I
I
see
see
both
both.
sides because you're kind of like, yo,
Let's not all
like, this
talk
is
at
my
once.
big
That's a good
break.
point.
But you also can have the mindset that, yo, they're coming to me for a reason.
I'm
That
asking.
happened to me before I walked out of my job of being an entrepreneur. Like they even tried to pay me more to stay
Yes,
there.
okay.
Like some people, no, it's
You got to bet on yourself sometimes, man.
But that's what. But see, with Virgil, we're not. He already did the bet.
Mm.
He already
just
have
saying
his
if they
own
give you
brand.
the
He only
bag,
have.
what you
He
gonna
already
do?
has his own. You know what I'm saying?
Does he? Okay, let me ask y'all a question because I'm not up on this shit like y'all. Does he have his own company outside of LV?
Off-White.
Oh, so Off-White isn't
It's
attached
Virgil's.
to LV
Yes,
at all.
nigga. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, my bad, yo.
You sitting here downgraded. The LV thing is just to be like, yo, and I'm the hottest nigga on the planet with
well, I
Off-White.
stand corrected. I'm not up on that shit. I thought Off-White was attached to LV.
No,
Okay.
Nike's attached to Off-White.
Okay.
That nigga.
Nike's attached to Off-White?
Yeah, they do collaborations with him, and that shit go.
Okay.
Everything Virgil.
Well, that's
do go.
good then. Yeah, that's great.
That's all I was saying.
I don't know about that. Y'all
alright.
laugh, but
alright.
niggas don't give a fuck about all that shit.
And you got a different kind of story too. I mean,
love
Everybody
the
ain't supposed to
story.
care about that shit. I respect y'all's
I just
y'all
like
knowledge
clothes.
of it though.
No, I just like. I'm into clothes. I like clothes.
I just felt like if they thought he was so dope, just dope it on out. Like, do you? Like,
But he's still doing him.
They're basically saying he's doing him
And he
he's
run
working
LV.
for LV. Yeah. So I understand that.
Oh yeah, let's get back.
Yeah, go ahead, leech off them for real. Leech off them.
I don't.
they leeching off.
I
you.
mean, they getting something out of each other to keep it all the way.
Yeah, I'm about to say they benefiting
benefiting
from Virgil being the hottest nigga out here, and he's benefiting because niggas love Louis Vuitton. What's the future vision for your job? Oh wait.
They over
I
it.
know they're like, hey,
Can't
Like,
talk about
next
Virgil up in here.
thing,
Okay, don't do
next
it. You
thing.
can't talk about him up in here.
Next topic.
we like clothes, man.
They love clothes up in here.
What was we already talked about the hardest part? What's your favorite part though of having your own shit? And obviously, I hear it in your voice like you like, yo, I run my own thing. This is something
Freedom.
Yes.
That's
a bar.
my
Yes.
that's my favorite part, to be
Yeah.
able to go to award assemblies for my kids without saying I need a day off. Freedom to be able to go here in my stores. I still run it and open, and I don't have to call off or put a paper in. Just straight freedom. That's my favorite part.
I concur. Oh,
We got more business. I think I'm the only person with a damn job.
So,
Freedom.
Business owner. Well, y'all are entrepreneurs.
yeah.
Business owner.
And ain't nothing wrong with it.
Hey, that's good.
You
Wait,
pay
Bro,
your
there's
coin,
no-
you
there's
pay
I'm
your
not that
coin.
far removed
nothing
from
wrong
having
with
a
you.
You
job.
pay your bills, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but I'm just saying.
Okay,
I'm just saying. It's a greatness.
But for
It's
real,
a
even
lot of
when-
greatness going on in this one room right now.
I can't even front because some days it's super duper hard.
Yeah.
It's hard, and I'd be like, ugh.
The pod
Yeah.
made its first
You
dollar
know what I'm
last
saying?
week.
It'd be hard,
that's
but
fine.
still,
We out
the
here.
More
freedom.
to come.
You know when it be hard at your job and you like, dang, I spent this whole check on bills and da 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 da,
Yes.
and then you too tired to do anything else.
Yes.
That's the motive. That's
But
what we
with-
just talked about
But with
last
the
episode.
entrepreneurship, you can't get tired.
It's
Just
all you, baby.
That's what the
and
day
you-
jobs
you.
are
you
for.
free to get more bags,
I
more
think when you're
bags,
doing
more bags.
when it's something that's just yours and you're grinding for it, it's not the same.
It's
You're
not.
not the same way. You're tired. It's
I
hard.
be like the tired hit different.
Yeah,
when you're working for your shit.
When you're an entrepreneur, it's almost like you taking care of a baby. Like you're gonna go in to make sure that your baby eat.
The pod is my baby.
Yeah, you don't even really
you
feel
don't
it.
care if don't nobody like your baby or everybody
That's
just
a
think
fact.
your baby a hot mess. You don't
That's a
care. You
fact.
still going hard for your baby.
Yeah, you think your baby cute when they really not.
Yeah, you like I don't care. That's my baby.
No, that's the truth. That is 100% the truth.
So that's how I feel about it. It's freedom.
That's how it's supposed to be. You see the end game before everybody else does. Everybody else sees the immediate product, but you see where it's headed.
Yeah. No, 100%
Definitely
agree.
my favorite part.
Y'all are not helping me segue into these topics.
Dang, sorry.
I'm gonna ask a question for the fellas out there. Why aren't you tagging your models on Instagram, man? Some bullshit.
Can I be real with you? Why?
Wait a minute, let me say this. He's a model. He don't want to say
That's
things.
some
So
bullshit.
that's where this is coming from.
Who is this wearing this?
No,
Ain't
He's
nobody
saying
else
as a
that's
guy.
not a model.
and
No,
you
I'm
ended up
asking
on
question for the
FlyGirl
fellas
Boutique,
because I already
and
know
you
fellas
seen-
gonna go
Oh,
on your
you wanna
page.
pull
They're gonna
up
be
in
like,
their
"Yo,
DMs.
why
Okay.
ain't they tagged?"
You want to know why? Just to be real, because girls' head blow up. Like
You trying to keep?
You all about empowerment.
let me say that. But listen,
with me. Don't
listen,
no.
let me tell you what happens, because this is how I pick my models. They'll come in, they'll be my regular customers, and they'll try on the outfit. I'll be like, oh my God, your personality is so dope.
you getting them when
Your
they ain't even know
outfit
they-
is
yeah.
dope.
That's how you
I
do
be
it.
like, yes, I need you. Can you be a brand ambassador? They be like, who, me? Really? I'm like, yes.
Then it goes south.
So then I start taking a bunch
Hey,
of
FlyGirl
pictures.
keeping them down. She's like, nah, nigga, I'm not boosting your shit up.
No, listen. So in the beginning, they'll take like 50 pictures. They like, yes, put me all over. Da-da-da-da. Then when I start tagging them, dudes start getting in their DM. They
Facts.
start noticing them outside. So
Facts.
then when they come in and take pictures,
They be like, Ave, come shoot me.
maybe they be like 2 pictures, please.
Yep.
One
they don't want to
outfit.
take 50 no
Like
more.
I'm good. They be like, I'm good. I'm already known. I'm already established.
No, I feel that. No, that's honest.
You put them on and then
That's
they
honest.
leaving.
They just bounce.
know where.
They forget where they came from.
Cut it
So
out.
I
That's
don't.
honest.
And then if you've seen my recent ones, like I even like cut some models' head off completely and
Goodbye.
I seen that. I did see.
Goodbye.
No, she didn't have no face on the last couple joints on the
no face,
on
no
the jump.
case. Like
Wow.
So-
Well, that was pretty
Hilarious.
smart though.
Chris,
So,
that was a
yeah.
great question.
So, what do you think about Virginia Fashion Week or whatever?
Do we got a
Think
fashion
it's a
week?
joke? We do.
When?
We do.
There are some brands out here. What's the old boy we was talking about with the? Yeah, we gonna have him on. But I'm talking about the sneaker
And what
we was
about,
talking about the other day.
Almite? That-
No, the flavors, but then
yeah,
the
you
sneaker,
see it.
the shoe you was talking about, the dude that got his own shoe out here.
Oh yeah, JoJo.
Yeah.
Oh
it's-
yeah, I've seen
That
his shoes.
shit's
His shoes
hard.
are
It's
tough.
some stuff.
His
Yeah,
shoes are
it's
tough.
some shit out here that's
shoes are tough.
fire.
Would you is that something you would want to get involved with, or you more like, nah? I'm
I'm super. How do I say this without being? I'm a little ratchet. I'm a little hood. I'm not into New York fashion. I'm not into the fashion weeks at all, because
Okay.
I feel like they don't even capture the people that's
No, I feel
really
you.
going in. Like they don't even. It be you will go and you'll be like, what? That's what?
No,
you
that's
doing?
no, that's fact.
You like that?
That's
Oh,
fact.
okay.
That's
That's
fact.
what y'all like
That's
to
modeling.
do.
That's
Like-
modeling in general.
I don't like the styles of models. I just don't like anything about it. I don't like it. I just don't like it.
That's honest. That's real too.
Yeah, 'cause
I
we're
like
on
real
80
girls.
pounds.
When I go
Yeah,
to a
we got
fashion
hips.
show, I want to see a real girl that got a roll
See,
here.
that's
and
what y'all,
there.
and that's what y'all should. That's what you should do for real. You should
That's
do a
what I
fashion
want.
show.
I want to.
You
I do
a
fashion
show?
shows 3 times a year.
Okay.
So our next fashion show is called I'm So Fly.
Okay.
Every summer, but it's an urban fashion show. So our fashion shows.
All right,
is
fellas.
Like,
She
For
not
us by
she not
us.
tagging her
Yes.
model, so go to the fashion
Cut it
show.
I do tag some models, but
Go-
I have.
I didn't
stopped
see no
because of
tags
that.
up there.
Go to the
I
go
didn't
to the
see a
fashion
single
show,
tag.
fellas.
You go back like last.
No, I got you. I got you. I got you.
These
I didn't
2020
tag
hoes.
it.
I got you.
I
You
didn't
see
see
it?
a single
Fellas,
tag.
if you seeing something
and
you
I
like,
seen the heads cut off. I did see the heads cut off on there.
Then my husband, he was like, "Man, you can't do that." I said, "Okay."
Because
I'll
Lydia
put
was
the
like,
heads
I was
up
like,
there.
so I'm going to the page to see
why
more. and
ain't
I'm
you
like,
got Lydia? Why ain't you got Lydia wearing nothing?
I just met.
She didn't know who was talking to her.
Lydia,
didn't
Lydia
even-
What
corny,
you
that's
want,
what.
Chris? Back up.
You don't want my little cousin modeling.
Don't do her like that.
Nah, my little cousin, she.
What's wrong with Lydia?
Nothing's
Lydia
wrong
ain't
with
no
her.
Body. What's
Yeah,
up?
what's wrong with Lydia, Kadeem?
I'm not gonna say my cousin has a nothing. my
say I get
my
it.
cousin has a
That's-
neck. That's it.
What, is you selling necklaces?
Oh, I thought she was about to say we selling neck.
No, that
I was
necklace,
like,
that necklace
Never
be musty as hell when she take it
disrespect.
off. That's funny, man.
She could be a model too. I love all different kind of women.
yeah, Lydia head not gonna be on the page.
Hell no.
So wait a minute, you do all the buying for your store, right?
I do.
Okay. And how do you pick your stuff?
We went.
How do I pick my stuff?
Your stuff. Yeah.
My style is a little bit different. I just like timeless, chill pieces. I like jogger sets, like the set I got on, just simple jean stuff, just stuff that can be worn over and over again. It could be worn next year, 5 years.
I definitely like a timeless piece.
A timeless, chill pieces.
Yeah.
How do you feel about malls actually dying out? How do you feel about that?
I do not feel like they are dying out. I do feel like they are changing. It's a shift. It's not dying out. We're in 2020. We want everything quick and in a hurry.
The mall's transitioning.
So when people go in, they go to the store they like and they leave right out. So
That's
it's
me.
not. It's
You're
not
not
dying.
walking the whole mall no more.
It's not dying. People are just not walking and strolling. You know how we were
so
in
a
high
store
school,
that's
we
not
was just hanging out.
specific. Like if people come to your store, they know, hey, I'm going in here.
They going in
It's
there
like
and they
Twisted
leaving
Crab.
out.
They leaving and going to Twisted Crab.
Yeah, so it's not dying. People just want what they want quick and they want to keep it moving.
That's true. Because when I
do
go in the
feel
mall, I
like-
be in and out.
I feel like it's changing. If you go to other states, you see art galleries in there. They have little stations where you can charge your phone and chill and stuff like that. I feel like more malls need to get on to that, but it's definitely not.
Because
It's
there be
not
kids in the mall.
Well, let me ask you this: Do
They
you
don't
see
got
it
no money.
different in because Military Circle is different than Greenbrier? Do you see it different in your customer and or your sales?
Yeah,
the mall.
demographic is completely different in both of them, but that's why I always try to go to different malls because of the demographic. The sales. What's crazy is I make more money in military than any mall that
I
I've
already
ever
knew
been
that.
in.
I already knew that.
And everybody thinks that's the deadest, but it's
Right.
not. We spend the most money. We just go in, we spend it, and we leave out.
Right.
Greenbrier demographic is just completely different. It's different, and the way they spend money is different. Greenbrier, they save up all year and they splurge, like they splurge. Military, they coming in every single Thursday, Friday, and
They
Saturday.
got to go out this
time
weekend.
it's a club event,
They gotta
okay.
go out.
So
Okay. That makes sense.
it's not dying. It's just changing.
Who's your competition out here?
I don't feel like I have any competition. You can't compete where you don't compare.
Ooh,
Come on,
boss
Joanne
talk.
the scammer. Okay.
I don't feel like I have any competition, and I don't compete because I don't have time. I'm just
That's right.
doing so much stuff that I don't have time to even look at
What
what,
they got
another
going
girl
on.
is
Okay.
doing. So
What about your online sales?
my online sales suck.
I'm surprised.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But our store is more about customer service, and my
Yeah,
customers, I have a thicker clientele, so they want to try their clothes on. They want to touch it. They want to.
I'm up that wave. I don't like buying clothes I can't try on, to be
Yeah,
honest.
so our online sales are not the best. I only have online for my out of state customers for real. I don't even get any online sales for local customers at all. But all my customers want to try it on. They want to be hyped up. They want to vibe. They want to do all of that before they go
Experience
out.
is
So-
definitely
Yeah.
important when you're purchasing things for me. Like,
And I hate shopping online.
What kind of
and
experience you
being
like,
lazy.
Kadeem, when you shopping?
come on, man, why you doing that, man?
You brought it up. What kind of experience
I was just
you
saying,
like?
I do like, when you go to certain places, it's just different, man. I
And
don't
when
know.
you come into our store, we like yell your
said they got the
name out
DJ.
and everything. Like we're like, hey Ashley. So we take the time to remember our customer's name, all
Yeah,
of
that's
that. All
dope.
of that's important. So
Yeah, that is important.
That is
Do y'all
important.
sell shoes too?
we do sell shoes, clothes, and then this year we are introducing a makeup bar. So you'll be able to come in and get your makeup done too.
Okay.
So like a one-stop shop.
Okay.
That's
Can
hard.
you-
So you're going to be having them come there Friday night and they leaving from you
Done.
straight to the club. You need a
Done.
bar in there.
That's
You need to do happy hour in there.
So
Done.
sometimes we do little mimosas and
I
stuff
see,
like
okay.
that. Or we'll do what we have sipping shops and different stuff like that. So sometimes that can go down
Sipping
too.
shop.
Yeah, you got to get creative, for sure.
Wow.
Do you have any like funny customer stories? Anything
All my
crazy?
customer stories be funny because my customers are just so lit. So they're. I know what I can't stand though is the girls that shop with their best friends that really secretly don't like them. That's the
Oh, you see that?
See that too.
that or the friends that can't dress. Those probably I hate those situations.
Oh,
the
shit.
Most.
Oh, man.
You know how you
Goes
have
back
that
to the
one-
girl code question.
Yeah, you know how you go into a store with your homegirl and you thinking she your homegirl, but she really is like a confused admirer or
Yeah, she's
I
a
have
she's
one
a
of
hater.
She's
those.
trying
That's
to
just
keep.
a, that's
She's just a spy.
yeah.
Trying
So
to keep an eye on
everything
you.
that you have on, you really bomb, but she like
and then she come back and get it later.
And she come back and she'll get it
Oh.
or something. That's what I don't like. So
Jeez.
And you got to watch the whole thing play out.
Oh damn.
What
But you
about-
still
We
sell
like,
the,
so you
but you
back.
still sell the other girl to fit.
I thought you ain't like that
Yeah.
one.
that's the the worst. Or the girls that just really be shopping with their friends that don't know how to dress. Or the girls that they need their friend approval. They'll try on the whole outfit and call their friend and be like, girl, how this look? And she's like, oh, it's horrible. I hate it. But the girl actually loved it.
Yeah.
So those are just the little things that I can't stand.
Bruh, I got a boy to do that.
Everything he put
No,
on,
no,
he gotta call
no.
you.
Just know when we just about to go out, like say like we pregame at his crib, I'll show up in some shit. He'd be like, oh, so that's what we doing tonight?
That's
oh,
what I'm
well, I gotta go.
tonight.
I gotta go.
What
Like,
you doing?
hey, nigga, nah, stay with your original, bro. What you doing?
I
you
hate that.
see how you was giving it up, so you had to go back.
Yeah, nah, bro. I gotta check. I'm like, no, bro.
The only person I ask how my fit look is Caitlyn. I don't care what nobody else thinks. And usually I'm
Fact.
shitting
And that's
on
how
niggas anyway.
it should only be like that. Like you should not be asking.
That's how you know you
your
looking
homegirl
good when you leave the crib. When your girl asks where you going.
She always asks me.
Where you going?
I be like,
Oh, so I'm dressing there.
bro, it be sweats. And
Yeah.
like, where you going? I be like,
That's your indirect way of telling me I look good. All right.
just tell me I look good.
Exactly. Why can't they just say, hey, you look handsome? Well, you gotta be all right.
Yeah. Maybe she's
Leave
like,
me
where
alone.
the fuck you think you going? nigga?
Where the hell you going?
She be like,
Take that
hey,
shit off.
Nah.
Your significant other
Say that for date
opinion
night,
is
nigga.
the only opinion that should
Yeah,
matter.
that's all
Nobody
that
else's opinion.
That's so crazy.
That's it.
You do that with Coy. You be like, Coy, where you going?
No, I don't.
Where
We
you
a little
going?
Different, and our whole
Where
shit
you
is
going,
just a little
Coy?
different. Y'all not ready for that.
Coy got
Our
the
whole shit is
thighs out.
different. If he happy, I'm happy. If I'm happy, he happy, and that's how we keep it. If he
Salute.
want to wear a trash bag, he can wear it.
You a lie. You
Try
gonna
it.
take that damn trash bag off.
Let him get a
Coy looking like
Virgin
Missy
trash
Elliott out
bag.
here.
Cause I don't think none of that stuff is all of that. But if he like it, I like it.
What else you want to tell us about FlyGirl Boutique or any of the events you got going on next?
Yeah, tell us about the other businesses.
Yeah.
Oh, Moody Mink and Moody Hair. My childhood nickname is Moody Mac, so I wanted to show homage to that. I know it's a really ugly nickname, but I had to show homage from where I came from. So it's bundles, clip-ins, and minks. Earlier when I started, I was like, look, everything that I spend my money on the most, I want to have it, so I don't have to go to another consumer to get it.
That's
so it's the Moody Hair and the Moody Minks. That's the other line, and then my husband line is called Lavish Tags.
Let's
so
get
I'm
it.
the co-owner of that. So
That's right.
Let's get it.
I just help with
I
all
like
the
that
assistant
shit.
stuff, all
That's
his
right.
little social media. If
Get
you
your
need
51% too.
Yeah.
FYI,
All
thank
of
you.
that.
I like that shit though. I like that. I like seeing couples link up and really like team up on some shit.
And he still
Get the bag.
works, so I'm the one that's all out free. So whatever he need me to do for his brand,
That's
I do
dope.
it.
Right.
So
That's hard.
What's his brand?
it's called Lavish Tag. So it's the urban men's line.
Oh, don't
What
get
they-
AIDS
what they
started.
got?
Okay.
It's so
Wondering
dope.
on what demographic is he trying to hit? Like young professionals?
Well, you know urban means.
Urban
It's
pros?
urban.
Okay.
Hoodies,
Urban.
jeans.
Hoodies, jerseys. It's a whole look.
Hoodies is like my favorite shit.
It's mostly hoodies, jogger sacks, jerseys, baseball caps, polos, and stuff like
Cozy
that.
wear.
It's urban.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's following the same price thing as you're doing, or is this?
His is a little bit more expensive because men's
Men's
clothes.
clothes are a
But
little
But
bit
it's
more
more
expensive.
affordable. Like
That's
you
what-
have a whole jogger set, it'd be like $60.
Affordable.
Okay, that's not bad.
They're not hitting you for like one.
Is it in your store?
He has a small collection in our store that we call the unisex collection. So,
okay.
like jersey, a girl can wear a jersey or do, or like the caps or the beanies
Hey
and
fellas,
stuff like that.
go through there. Go
Yeah.
get you a jumpsuit. And might walk out with a number.
Yeah, but you can hit him
Hey.
up online.
Chris
or
is not
DM
missing
him.
out on something right there with
Or
that.
anything.
What? I'm just.
I don't know from experience, but I didn't. What was the show? It was a store, Rainbow or Olive Olay or one of those. You could slide up in one of them Jones.
I'm just saying.
And do what?
They don't have no men's in Olive Olay.
Hey, you can
What
get
is
you.
Rainbow?
No. You can get you a date. Then get you an outfit to wear to the
Rainbow
date.
don't
No,
have
not
men's
not at those stores, but
Yeah.
at her store,
She's in her-
you could get you a fit.
Get you a
and
fit.
they in there shopping.
Get you a date to wear to.
Well, I don't.
He's dropping a gem for y'all
today is
single
kinda-
guys out here.
Today is weird because I even had dudes that come in and actually buy our jean jackets and our stuff to wear that stuff too.
Because these days they
Like
want
so-
it a little more fun.
Yeah,
People that make my jean jackets make them slim. I don't know nothing about no female jean jacket.
distress.
The no, that female jean jacket don't got no shoulders.
If you go down like my Instagram, we even had a male model, like a real dude. That
Chris, you was in there.
Girl, what size
Don't
was
fucking
it? A
play me
triple
ever
X?
again like that.
he was a small.
Oh, he was.
Don't do that.
It's like,
I was
nigga.
gonna say, you can't be no
Not that
massive
model
dude.
joke,
No,
nigga.
Nah.
Okay.
No.
Wow,
That's very dope, though.
that is super dope. Super.
How long
dope.
have you been in business totally?
10 years.
Oh, good for you.
A
Okay.
decade of doing this.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
not
to the
easy.
decade.
Since
That's hard.
2010.
That's right.
Yep.
That's
10
super hard.
years. 10 years.
That's what's up.
Yeah, we appreciate you stopping by and blessing the pod our first.
This was dope. The
Thank
whole
you.
Space is dope. Everything about it is dope.
I appreciate that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I know the mall is in your end game. Are you looking at detaching, or you gonna stay in the mall?
I love the mall.
Okay.
The overhead is a lot cheaper because everybody thinks it's dying. That's really the best
Oh, yeah,
overhead.
that makes
sense. Okay.
And everything is in there already. Security is in there, so you don't have to
True.
get any extra security. Everything's usually included,
Right.
like the utilities, all of that. So you don't have to buy any extra. You don't have to be paying for your rent and then water and lights and all that extra stuff. So
Okay.
So those are perks.
I'll
I didn't think
always
about
probably
that.
be in the mall. I hate standalone stores. It's too much.
So they
You have
take
to
care
put
of the
out.
extras for you.
Yeah, you can put that in your contract. Everything's negotiable because everybody thinks it's dying.
So you read your contract.
Yes.
Okay.
I love it. Definitely.
Have you had any theft?
Always.
Always in the clothes store.
Always.
Yeah, what about that? Because they still in hair, girl. They still in
And
lashes.
then in
they
the
still
first
everything.
beginning,
stealing
I was real
everything out of
petty,
that
so
joint.
I used to get the security and take pictures of them and post it all over my social media. Because I was like, y'all want to be famous, I'm gonna make you famous.
Exactly.
But I stopped being petty a long time ago. But I definitely
snatch a dress and dip.
I worked in military and Greenbrier. I worked at Foot Locker.
okay.
You get more theft from Greenbrier. Or military.
We know the
We're
answer
not
to-
gonna do
We know
that,
the
Abe.
answer to that one.
Because we have more issues at Greenbrier than we did at military.
Okay.
It's a different kind of theft.
Yeah.
Military, they'll come by your store, and if you got a rack in the front, they'll just grab the clothes off
whole
the rack
rack.
and run. Greenbrier, they just a little bit more clever. They'll go in the dressing room, try on 5 things, put their clothes on top of it, and be like, all right, thank you, have a nice day.
Yeah.
So it's different.
Yeah.
Military is more because they grab in quantities. They'll just come and grab all your stuff from the front and just run out.
Shit.
But Greenbrier is a different, they just do it different.
that's
Actually, I had a
crazy.
point speaking of that.
Hey, hire me. I'll chase them down. Bro.
No, you won't. It ain't even worth
I'm chasing them down.
Because,
Military, they ride or die for they stolen
No, I'm
products.
chasing them down.
I'm saying like Foot
That
Locker,
sound
we got a
crazy.
write-off for that. And
Yeah,
other
yeah.
businesses do, but when you're doing that to a small business,
Yeah.
It hurts. It hurts
Yeah.
in the
Like I
beginning,
said,
but
your
at the
shrink
end
is
of the
different for
year,
you.
we still write it off.
Yeah.
It hurt. It hurts me more because the prices are affordable.
Right.
And I'm like, man, if you would just come to me, you can.
And
I would give it to
again,
you.
You a black
Stop
owned
stealing her
business
shit.
woman. Like y'all, if y'all don't,
You got $25.
This is
okay?
Talk to him, Chris.
If
like,
you
yo,
still in the
black
outfit to
people-
go somewhere. You don't need to go nowhere if you can't afford $25.
Facts.
How about it?
She
trying
trying
to
to
look
steal the
good
fit.
to go somewhere.
She trying to steal the fit and get
Stay
in
home.
before the
Right.
cover hits.
right?
home.
And still gonna be at the door
your
before
stolen
11.
outfit.
So
The fuck?
it usually it hurts more. And then when they do it in quantities, when they come and run by and take a lot, then I know they're trying to resell it.
Yeah, yeah,
So
they're
even
trying
that
True.
hurts more.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you're still gonna
True.
take it into the community that I'm serving
And it's our
sell
own
it
people,
for your
probably.
own profit.
Yeah.
So that
That hurts.
it kind of hurts a little bit, but
Does it still feel the same being out and seeing people in your stuff? Does it still feel like, you know what I mean, got that sense of pride seeing somebody walking around wearing your stuff?
I'm always extra when I see anybody. I'm taking pictures. I'm like, I got to get a picture with you. I'm excited because I know they can go anywhere else, but they coming and rocking with me. So
That's dope.
I feel like I always be excited about that.
That's hard.
That's dope.
I like it. We got 15 more
Let me
minutes.
think of if I got anything else to ask you.
We got 15 more minutes.
Yeah, we 90-minute boys over here. 90
Force that
minutes.
15 minutes.
We trying to force that stroke,
Oh.
and you know it's over. She be like, "Go harder." I can't.
Y'all ask. Let me see. I can't even see. This is just so dope that it's written right there. That's
Thank
crazy.
you, man. The vision came.
Young Deem's idea.
Oh, yeah.
Did we do the future vision? Yeah. We
Oh,
Yeah.
He did.
Oh, are you trying to
Yeah.
What, are you trying to get in Lynn Haven?
No.
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 I
Rent
like
is
that.
still
She
too
feel
high.
like this is my lane.
Oh,
this
the
is what
rent's-
I'm
the
doing,
rent's too
this
high?
is what I'm doing.
I always try to stay in urban areas or I always like the underdog situation.
You the people's champ.
I love underdog situations. Like I want to go wherever y'all feel like it's not hot, and then that means that the rent is probably cheaper too. And then I just believe that our product and the pricing and our customer service, I can be under a bridge and people is gonna support it. So I don't need to pay $5,000 in rent for people to come and support me. So I will be in other malls, but it will definitely be in urban malls that everybody think is just at its end.
I like the plan.
My overhead to be cheaper, and I can pass the savings to my customers and my
Of course.
employees.
Yeah.
What about getting your storefront? I had a shoe store years ago.
I don't never want a storefront ever.
Never.
No.
Okay.
It's too much overhead. The water, the lights, you got to get security at night, or you have to close earlier because you can't afford security. I would never get a storefront. And with storefronts, depending on who they get on their strip, they'll go up in your rent. If they say, hey, Harris Teeter is coming now, they're expecting to pay more because Harris Teeter is coming. What? So I would never get a storefront. It's too much. There's too much extraness.
I got a marketing question.
Okay.
So, say you have a young person, not necessarily they're making their own clothes, or trying to purchase them, do wholesale. Like you. What would you tell them trying to
that's a good
expand
question.
their business, as far as Instagram or Facebook, or trying to pretty much get it out to other people?
I always tell people to spam each one of these social media outlets because it's all free.
Facts.
Some people be like, I feel like that I might be sharing too much, or I might be posting too much. You're never posting too much. Post all day. Pay somebody to post for you all day. Because out of sight is out of mind. Yeah. If she has 5,000 followers and you post 10 times a day, she's only going to see yours one time. Yeah. If another person has 500 friends, then okay, they might do see yours the 1,000 times that you posted.
That algorithm got people fucked up.
Yeah, but I feel like you need to be posting all day, and especially if you're a full-time entrepreneur, when you're on the toilet, you need to be posting. Like, you need to be posting all day and use all the social media network, and do not be afraid to scam people, even the people that you feel like.
She
like in the
spam,
she said spam, not scam.
She meant spam.
Spam. Like, even in the beginning, you know how you'll have people on your social media that you just feel like, oh, they do not like me, but they will just not leave. They will not delete me. They will not unfriend me. Spam them. I always jump in their inbox and be like, hey, girl, we got a sale. Like, I'm jumping in inboxes. I'm posting. Just go in. Like, go in for your baby. This your brand.
Because I said the same thing the other day. I was like, I feel like I'm posting a pod like I ain't never posted nothing this much. And I was like, am I being worrisome? I was like, you know what? Fuck that. Yeah. Subscribe to my shit.
Yes. Be worrisome.
I got to sprinkle some petty shit in there because niggas like that shit. They like when they see the car or what the fuck I'm doing. But that keep the traffic going. I was like, all right, every other post, it'll be this, but then it'll be just in the podcast. Subscribe. We got a contest going. Episode 3. What the fuck? Make sure you're watching the pod.
Absolutely.
Niggas like, hey, man. I seen your shit. I was like, yeah, but you ain't subscribed. I took somebody's phone yesterday. I was like, hey, you ain't subscribed. Yes. I got you. Boom.
And that's another reason why that I did the collections too, because I would have, I'm putting people on into my platform, but I also have 20 girls saying, hey, come to FlyGirl Boutique to look at my brand or to see my brand. Yeah. And that's another reason why I do brand ambassadors as well. I have 20 other girls saying, look at me, I'm wearing FlyGirl Boutique. So
you put that pride in them.
And then it's just not me working. It's just not me posting.
Right.
It's 40 other girls posting, hey, just like Fashion Nota.
How does somebody get on being a FlyGirl Boutique ambassador? Like, how does that go? They got to be a client. I know you say you get your clients.
You got to have that patio on that porch.
What's that, an ass?
No, the porch is titties.
In the beginning, they used to just be our customers.
Okay,
they did not have to have all of
that. That nigga Chris is Southern.
We do like girl next door girls, though.
I'm messing with you, man.
I like girl next doors, girls that look like roundaway girls. So it's usually our customers, people that's already supporting us or already sharing our brand. Is usually them. We give our brand ambassadors free outfits every single week, so we want to feel like we're giving it to somebody who already supports us anyway.
Oh, I respect that. I was trying to get one on because buying clothes is expensive.
Look, I'm here for it.
You know,
I'm gonna tell her to come in FlyGirl Boutique, try on the outfit. We see her vibe, and it's a wrap.
Question about that. So I know you give them free outfits. So like the Fashion Nova girls, I seen part of that they have to wear the outfit, post it, and then do the regular ambassador stuff.
Yep.
Yes. Okay. So your brand ambassadors are on the same wave as like a Fashion Nova ambassador.
Yep.
Like you said?
They have to post something about FlyGirl Boutique every single week, whether it's in their stories, on their Facebook, their Instagram. It has to be on some social media outlet every single week. And we ask them if they go to any concerts or they're hosting anything that they're wearing FlyGirl Boutique
and posting that too.
So
That's hard.
Yeah, these girls getting off them Fashion Nova ambassador dude.
Look, we're gonna stop talking about Fashion Nova.
They not getting off. Don't listen to Chris. They not
enough fame.
They are not. Never mind.
What about getting started? Because people never talk about that. And I remember this was years ago. People be like, how'd you open up? How'd you do this? You know, people get very nosy. So without telling us your business,
I can tell
just
y'all
getting
my business.
started, like, what did you do?
Flip my income taxes.
Okay, hello.
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 Stop buying dumb
Hello.
shit.
Message.
Goddamn, you've
Yeah,
been
I
waiting
took
for that, and then you
message.
get it,
Hello.
and you do some dumb shit with it.
Yeah.
At the least pay.
Here.
At the least pay your bills.
Yeah, I took my whole income
Don't get
taxes
go get more
and
bills.
Some of my husband's. I need some of yours too.
That's right.
I took the whole entire thing. We paid the rent, first month deposit, and the flea market, and I got all my inventory. I didn't buy another thing. I didn't buy a bunk bed for my kids, a new couch, a new car. I dumped it all into my business, and I've been flipping that same refund for 10 years.
Ever since.
That was
Super
that was
hard.
$6,000
Man.
and something dollars.
Man, to not be a slave to commercialism. That's crazy.
My income tax don't be that much. They be
Well, I had a few kids at that
yeah,
time,
they
so
be
that's why it was
smacking
6.
me.
And she has some of his too, remember?
Yeah,
That
and I-
always
yeah.
helps.
Always.
Do you go to not shoe shows, like showcases, shows to find your stuff? Or
I
you just
love,
do catalogs, or?
I love the magic show. We do the magic show, and then FlyGirl Boutique makes of 3 different distributors and manufacturers. So I've really been shopping with the same manufacturers for the whole time. So it's only 3 of them, but I do go to different shows just to see what's coming out. Because my style is so chill, I still be wanting to see, okay, what's the hottest colors that's coming out? What are girls into right now? So I go for that just for some inspiration, but not for any new distributors or manufacturers.
Dope.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
Do y'all got anything else for our guests? We're gonna wrap her up a little bit early. Y'all good?
No.
I feel like I was born a little bit early.
No.
No.
Most of the time we ramble and go off on a tangent. So
No, we was really.
So this
We
is
really-
good.
we
Stuck
really-
to the script.
Nah, for real.
It's
On the contrary.
We really was
into it.
pressing the shit out of you with questions because
yeah. Normally we'll talk about something. We'll be talking about something else for the next
Way
8 minutes and
off
have
topic.
nothing to do with
Yeah.
what we're supposed to be talking about.
right.
Oh,
So
this
really,
is
we were
good.
like clear.
Good job, guys.
Yeah.
Good
Chris,
job.
Good job.
We stayed on
today?
task
Good job.
today. It's
Okay.
not you. You weren't born at all. This was great.
But congratulations, though. That's not an easy task to be in
Man.
Not
business.
at all.
People don't understand. You got kids, a family, a
And I have
husband, your own
kids.
stuff. To carry that business through time is not easy.
Yeah, it's not.
So
Salute.
kudos to
Making
you.
that legacy though.
Thank
Yeah.
you,
That's right.
Queen. Thank you.
That's
So
right.
we got Tricia from
FlyGirl
FlyGirl Boutique. Episode 3, just another podcast. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell. We got a custom shit. We got a,
Contest?
what is it called?
Contest?
A contest
Contest?
going on right now. Y'all don't be helping me, man. Fuck that.
What?
We got a contest going on right
$100.
now. Make sure you liking the post,
a
subscribing.
contest?
Yeah,
It's a
we're giving away
contest.
$200 when we get to 500 subscribers.
Okay,
We're at
can I
about
add a $100
$2.7.
gift certificate
Hello.
And $100 certificate. Look,
from FlyGirl Boutique?
Oh my goodness.
Any location.
That's right.
$100 gift certificate from FlyGirl Boutique is
That's a
coming.
lot of-
added
That's
onto the
$300.
contest.
Okay, people don't make that at work all day. Okay, quit playing.
hey,
And you get some clothes.
We need a sound bar.
get some clothes.
So,
A girl got to win now.
no, even if
she
it's
got
a
the
dude.
dude.
She
No,
said
but
she said they got a little corner in the back.
No, but
You can
if,
get a
if
hoodie.
If a guy wins it, then he can
But
give it
that
to
he
his
can get a whole
girlfriend.
fit.
No,
his
that's
wife.
real.
Oh,
His
we giving it
auntie.
to dude. Hey,
Yeah.
make sure you subscribing. $200, $100 gift certificate. Follow us on Instagram. Follow her on Instagram. We're gonna
FlyGirl Boutique.
We're gonna have your we're gonna get your links and stuff. We're gonna put it in the
Yeah.
description on the,
Okay, dope,
the
dope,
YouTube. Make sure you share the pod. We appreciate all the love that we've been getting. We definitely been going up slowly but surely. So the
It'll
grind is
continue to
real.
rise.
Yeah.
Best
Hottest podcast in the
757.
Ever.
No, in the
seven.
whole
Duh.
state of Virginia.
Ever.
Duh.
It's not
Best
even
podcast
close.
in the
Look
whole state
around,
of
duh.
Virginia.
Not even close. We got some good guests coming soon. We got some people with some real streams out here. These rappers, they be lying to y'all. I got somebody coming with some streams. Streams. This has been episode 3 of season 2. God damn, I'm all over the place.
Episode 37.
And this is the 37th episode of the pod. Wrap this shit up,
I
Corey.
fuck with
Turn
y'all
it
on
Scratching all over these niggas. Kick rocks, baby. Let me count my figures. You know I'ma deliver. Every single time I'm a long-term